to do a podcast. I'm just getting my equipment together, trying to, understand what I'm doing before I just jump into it. So what we're going to do. What's up, Rob? What's up? What up? September. That's his name, September. Hey, what's up? So today we're going to touch on a couple topics. Hey, Shawana. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to talk about a variety of things I want to touch on. The first subject that I want to talk about is what do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear? So what's something that you deal with, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about a loved one, just what do you goes on, like even if it's in your professional life,
yeah, personal life, family.
I can go. My first thing is what I choose to ignore are my feelings for the most part. Because for me, I'm the strong one in the family. I'm the one who, keeps everything together, make people understand, make, the wife feel safe, the kids feel safe, everything. So, I tend to put my feelings to the side. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Your strong friends are tired, damn it. They tired. Hey, Norma. What up, Rita?
I can touch up on that one because with me and my girl, there's some things that she would do that I'm like, that's the dumbest thing you've ever done, but I got to eat it because I'm like, I ain't trying to make you feel bad. But it's just kind of like, I got to just, and she did, and there'll be stuff that she would do on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'll tell her like, hey, that's not smart, or like, that makes me angry or whatever. And she'll just keep doing it because that's just what she's used to.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those, you just got to eat it. Because it don't really affect me, but it'd be like, if you didn't do it, it'll make my life better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
there's a couple of things that I guess it would be mine, but I want to hear from the audience. These few people that I do have in the live. What is one thing that you choose to ignore about yourself, your loved ones, your professional life, your business, because it's too difficult to bear? It could be some people choose to not acknowledge deaths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they continue to do what's going on because they feel like if they don't handle it, if it's not right there, then it didn't happen. And they want to go on and do whatever they need to do. Norma Jean talking about a proper understanding. Yeah, you need a proper understanding. What's up, CJ?
Chris. Is that Jones?
Yeah. Chris Jones.
Talking about some shots. This dude, you drinking already, bro?
I'm sure he is. So just let me know what it is. Anybody has any understanding of what they have going on? What's difficult? What? Come on, talk to me, guys. Chris, you in Japan, huh?
That's crazy. Another one, like you said, like a family death or whatever. I don't want to say whatever, but family death. Like when my grandma had passed, this was 2018. A lot of people was like, "Oh, how do you feel? This is that." I mean, I was very shut off. Like I just shut down. I wasn't so much ignoring it, but it was just kind of like, if I thought about it too much, I'll be sitting there on the ship just like wanting a ball. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to cry on the ship in front of everybody. Even everyone would understand. But I was just like, nah, I'm going to try to just put that to the side and chuck it for what it is until I get home, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that's not healthy about that, in my opinion, the more you push it off, the more you become numb to certain things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very guilty of being numb to like a lot of stuff because I really don't care about too much. But that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not healthy, and I can agree with that. I lost my great-grandmother while I was on the ship, and like I said, I'm always the strong. Before I start my part, I want to say, hey, Kim Kim said, hey, y'all. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Angel. Welcome. If y'all wanted to just tap in, we're saying I'm in Japan and the signal jacked up, but what we talking about today, boy? Today, Kim, we are talking about what do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear. It could be about yourself. It could be about a loved one. It could be about your business, your professional life, your job. What is something that you know you need to handle it, but you just ignore it because it's too difficult to bear? And I said mine is my feelings. I tend to just leave my feelings to the side and don't really, address my feelings. And like you said, it's not healthy because I become that the asshole that everyone, come to either hate or love.
I mean, given what I said, that's more feelings also. I think with this, it usually is almost everyone's feelings, unless somebody just has something that they really need to be doing, they just don't do it. But for the most part, a lot of this, if you're going to ignore something, it's because you feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? You feel like if I talk about this subject, or if whether it be a loved one, if I talk about it with them, there may be conflict, or it may be whatever that you don't want to deal with. And that's just something that's unhealthy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I get it. Everybody gets it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, Pam, she joined in. That's one of my cousins. She said, hey, cuz, feel the same way. So she feels the same way. So she keeps her emotions, bottled in because, like I said before, the strong friends are not as strong as you think. Sometimes we just have to find a
stronger exterior.
Yeah, you gotta find that let out. Kim said she got 3 niggas. Kim, you a whole fool.
That's it, just 3 of them.
3 of them, yeah, that's hard, I suppose. I've never had it. Player. I've never had that, so I guess that would that would be difficult and hard to address.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she love all 3 of them.
She love all 3 of them. I one of them though, Kim.
I said, goddamn motherfucker, choose one.
Come on.
Hey, Carlina. What's up? Hey, Pooh Bear. Welcome to the live. Let's see what she said. Yeah, I'm like that. Hold on, y'all moving fast.
Y'all moving fast.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Can't let it out to just anyone. You're absolutely right, because once you let it out, people start to use that against you.
Or they look at you different.
They look at you weak, and then they want to try you, and then you got to put a motherfucker in place.
Or it might put you in a position where they look at you like, oh, I can't talk to them type deal. Like, oh, if you let it out, like, oh, he going to blow up, or he going to do, no, I'm feeling some type of way. You know
I agree. I agree with that too. Just like Norma Jean said earlier, you got to have a proper understanding. When they have a proper understanding, you don't got to worry about nothing else. And I like proper understanding. No more. Shamika Jones said, when you try to support friends, but they don't have or show nor show, give good customer service. Ooh. And don't see nothing wrong. Ooh, where'd it go? It jumped.
Don't see nothing wrong with what they doing or have done, or taking what people say, whether it's good or bad.
Oh yeah, that's something touchy too, because but I think at this point, if your friend can't take constructive criticism, then they're definitely not your friend.
They're not your friend, or it's not even that. They're just they're not mature enough. Because if every time somebody says something and you feel some type of way about it, then you need to look at yourself, because like you're not an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you're playing.
You a kid in an adult body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's one of those things where I like to support people, period.
Yeah.
Like whether it's whatever, if it takes guts, it takes consistency, it takes patience to start a business and then turn around and, not get that support from family and friends. Because they're the first ones who are, hey, you got a Disney. How much did you know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell you now that, everybody know that I do hair, and because I do hair, everybody want, hey, how much you gonna charge me? What I charge everybody else. What you talking about? I'm charging you like I'm charging everybody else. Oh, I cater, and they're how much you gonna charge me to what I charge everybody else? This is my business. I can't help it that you don't have no money. When you get some, come on back. The love's still here. I'm gonna still have this stuff. Let's go. Shannon Harris. Right here.
So seeing those you love choose to suffer. So instead of getting overly invested in them shutting me out, I try to ignore the situation as a whole. And when I see him I hug him, tell him I love him, and we'll be here for him. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah.
I get that.
That could be, that is different.
That is, yeah, because at the same time, you watching somebody, let's say somebody asks you for advice, and you give it to them, and they go do whatever they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what you come to me for? You know what I'm saying?
I've literally been there before.
Yeah.
I've literally given somebody advice about how they should. Everybody knows that I give advice out of the fucking union. I give it from when I'm on the ship. I give it when I'm at home. Whenever, I talk, what I'm saying? We have conversations, and that's what it is. But if I'm giving you solutions, because I'm a fixer, I don't care what it is. If you call me with a problem, I'm going to fix it.
Exactly.
And I do that so much to the point that when my wife comes home and she wants to complain about her job, that she has to tell me, I just want to vent.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't need you to fix it. I just want to vent.
Yeah, that's all
so you have to just be there. Be that ear, Shannon. I think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sometimes people need a sounding board just to get stuff off their chest. And then trust me, when you start saying stuff, it'll be a whole lot better. And I know I started writing stuff down too. My feelings. I turned to poetry. I write poetry. I write songs. I write diss tracks.
I can't even do that. My memory too bad. I'll be like, you said what? I'm gonna forget about this today.
Yeah.
You pissed me off. I'm gonna forget about it.
Shannon said, I see myself always in feelings about my family. Yeah, that's definitely. I think family is very touchy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for those who are very connected with their family. So yeah, I agree with her on that one.
One thing about that I do see with family, if they're so quick to like any small thing, let's say your family's like, everybody seems happy, you know what I'm saying? Anybody bring up that one thing, the whole family, everybody hate each other, one clique is against another clique, it'd be quick. And I'm like, yo, we can't just put the one last week at this cookout, everybody cool, next week because Johnny said something to Stacy, I don't know, I'm just saying names, you know what I'm saying? And now everybody hate each other. Click up so quick. That's what part I don't like.
Yeah. Pam also said communication is key. Some people don't know how to communicate. I agree. Some people just shut down. Well, a lot of times I don't think it's communication because people communicate different. I think in this case, Pam, it's not necessarily communication. It's more so about comprehension. Everybody comprehend different. So I would say that. So somebody's always there. So I would definitely think about comprehension. Some people just don't understand what you got going on. Kim said, nah, but for real, last year during the pandemic, I had a cousin being shot. I couldn't make the funeral because she was in Spain. Now relationship issues, it's hard dating a guy within MSC also because people love that drama and you can't vent to anyone. Ooh.
That's true. That last part is kind of true. There's only like a select few. So I get what you're saying with like, you only love like two people. There's only like two people you can talk to.
Yeah, literally on every ship. And especially not have them throw it in your face or have it come back to you.
Some way or another.
Yeah, even whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, regardless. If I tell Daryl something and then somebody else come tell me after I just told you in confidence, man, I ain't. So I get that.
Right. So it's definitely, that's what it is. Carlina said, you can't vent to just anybody. Everybody don't want to see you do good. And she is absolutely right. She is absolutely right.
I can go in on that for you.
Shamika agrees with the maturity part that you said. Sometimes a person is immature when she was talking about her friend. Mm-hmm. Kim says, woo. she understands. I love you too, Pam. Chuck Jones, please help me. Please help me. Chuck, what's wrong with you?
You okay? You playing hide and seek?
If it's an emergency, hang up with me and call the police 911. Please help me. Depression is real. Depression is definitely real. Chuck, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not a counselor. I don't have any degrees. I'm not a doctor. Neither one of us are. However, depression, sometimes you just got to be able to talk things out. I want to have this platform here to help you. So, later on, just send me a DM. Just send me a message and let me know, what you got going on. I can help you as much as I can as far as supporting you, being a sounding board, help you out with some things. And it could become a discussion on here. You and us would definitely, come to an understanding and help you out as much as we can,
Shoot.
Depression is
if it's
definitely
something that
real,
you feel like you can't say out loud right now, or type it up, just DM us. And it could be a topic we can talk about.
Chuck, I keep seeing you keep saying, please help me. What are you depressed about? Talk to me. Zipporah. Her name is Toy. She says, I tend to laugh at motherfuckers in their face when they think they being stupid or doing shit wrong after asking for advice. Oh yeah.
Well, I get it.
Yeah. I tend to I start to shut down after a while. You know what I'm saying? I give you advice after advice after advice.
If I have to give
if you haven't used a piece of it, I'm just like, well, I ain't telling your ass no more. I'm giving you all of this
face, but I'm just gonna be like, all right, you done. I ain't want to talk to you no more.
Yeah, you're definitely right. All right, Chuck, let me know what it is that you want to talk, what you got going on, what's wrong with you. Maybe I can help you. What is so difficult that you can't bear to correct it, so you ignore it? Let me know. Talk to me, Chuck. Carlina says, real people are hard to come by. There are not many of us left.
That is true. This is a fake-ass world. Excuse my French, but this is... Everybody fake these days.
First of all, that wasn't French because I understood it. Secondly, I definitely agree with you, especially with social media.
Social media.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to play gangster. Everybody wants to,
I mean, even let's say people aren't being overly fake, but like, let's say somebody, I'm doing this good, when really they doing alright. You know what I'm saying? But they portray like they doing just outlandishly. You know what I'm saying? So everybody fake. To be honest, everybody fake. Shit, I'm fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be fake. I'm not fake. I tell people all the time.
I ain't fake,
I'm broke.
I just be
Leave
like,
me
you know
alone.
what?
I don't go nowhere. I stay in the house because, just like I heard before, I don't go outside because it costs me money to go outside. Every time I go out there, I end up spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, no, I'm going to go ahead and stay in for right now.
That is true.
Let me see what else we have. All right. Y'all done died off on me now. Come back.
Come back. Yeah, just
do it this way. All right. Well, I'm guessing that people are done talking about that. So we're gonna move along to the next subject. The next subject is, what is the one rule you have for yourself that you will never break? What's one rule that you have for yourself that you would never break? One rule.
One rule that I would never break?
You'll never break.
I don't really got rules for myself. I do what I want, so I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Carlina says loyalty.
That is one.
That is a good rule.
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 I agree, Carlina. I definitely agree with that one. I think loyalty is very important, especially this time of age where you have a lot of the social media where everybody is not loyal. Everybody trying to be Mr. and Mrs. Put on, and they aren't. They take it off.
Take it off.
Please take it off.
Friends, relationship. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah. Come on.
Right.
Okay, Chuck, are you all right?
Are you all right? Do you need some help?
Oh, Chuck, you in Africa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can't help you there. My bad, bro.
Okay. Oh, Chuck, you in Africa. Oh
no.
Okay, Chuck. Be safe out there, okay? Make sure you got your mask on and you got your sanitizer and, just be mindful. Corona's out there. Be safe. Let's see. For me, I would say my one rule that I don't ever will break is, me saying, is allowing a person to feel like I need them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying.
To treat me as though I need them to move to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't include like my wife and my kids or, family like that, but people who are, one of those.
Whether it be friends or someone you think you might go in business with, or just somebody in general that
Exactly.
like you work with or something like that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be on the same level. Yeah. However, you put yourself here and treat me. Yeah. But I'm never gonna let you see me sweat. I'm never gonna let you see me. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But and
then I don't do it, or I'm never gonna be like, hey, I'm about to do this, this, and this, and then I don't do it. I'm gonna go out my way to make sure I do everything I said I'm gonna do, and if not, it's because I'm much rather fail and try. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's one thing I will say. I won't say I'm gonna go do this, this, and that, and then not do it at all.
Right. I definitely agree with that. I don't like people to, like for instance, I've gotten into it with a few people, and we were cool, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to wish bad upon them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they thinking that, oh, we're not friends no more, or that person isn't in my life, that I don't, what I'm saying? Like, don't think because you're not here in my life now that my life is going to fall apart. What people fail to realize is I was here before you, I was here during you, and I will be here after you. So that was my thing. What about y'all, Facebook? Y'all let me know what it is that, what's that one rule that you have for yourself that you would never break? Wanda said, oh, my grandson is on here. Hi, Papa. What's up, Kai? Let me see. I'll put I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to end up getting him out of here. Shannon. Can you do that? No. But sorry, I'll just ignore him. You can read that one. So show more. See more.
Okay, this is Shannon Harris. I had a friend who I used to kick it with hard. We helped each other out. I was there for her when her mom passed, cousin, etc. And when my dad passed, she ghosted me. His funeral was on my B-Day. That's hard. So I celebrated the day before. She didn't show up to my B-Day nor to the funeral. It cut me like, man, I feel this. It cut me like a knife, and I never thought in a million years she would do me like that. Jeez.
Yeah, that was never a friend.
Yeah, that was not a friend.
Yeah, that was never a friend. Let me, cause I always thought that, friends could be either way. Mm-hmm. If we are friends, either you gonna ride with me when shit get hard, or you gonna be there to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things. Me, like, if I go to jail, I need you to have bail money. I don't need you there with me, cause somebody gotta bail me out. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? So I need a friend like that. Yeah. I don't want a friend. We both can't be hot heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the calm, cool, and collective
one. You know what I'm
saying?
That's she. If she was a friend, I hope you ain't friends now. Don't even try with that one. I mean, if she come back, but like she could have a reason why she was like that, like some, but I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody in her life just died at the same time or something. I don't know. I can't. That's kind of harsh.
Yeah, that
ghosted you after your pops passed.
I'll probably beat her up.
Yeah,
I'll probably beat her up when I see her. Oh, you about to get all the hands. You about to get what you say? You about to get the smoke, the small, and the sting. She said no, she's not friends with her no more. Yeah, I was definitely not it.
Yeah, cut her off.
Yeah, she was definitely not a friend. She sucked.
Yeah,
she need to go get some classes. We're going to move right along to the next subject. This one is, have you ever felt like a complete and utter failure? Have you ever felt like a complete and utter failure?
Sure. I feel that all the time. When I was a kid, as I got older, even now, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like a failure.
Well, I think for me it's more so, I don't feel like a failure until,
Well, I get you. Until you have to, like, you fully give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason I feel like, there are things that makes me feel like a failure is like, because I try to control uncontrollable variances.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's too many variables for me to try to, I'm a control freak. Yeah. I have to be in control of every single aspect going on. And those things that I can't control, I just be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? I just can't get right. You know what I'm saying? Even with my kids, you know what I'm saying? I want them to do this and I want them to do that. I want them to do this and to do that. You know what I'm saying? They're grown. I got a son 23 years old, but I still want to do what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I know best. Learn from my experience. Learn from me. I'm trying to tell you, I foresee a lot of things that are happening. And they never learn. And it's funny because it's funny. It's funny because when I go in there to have a conversation with the kids, and I be like, "Oh, don't do this. This is what's gonna happen. X, Y, and Z."
Yeah.
Then they go, "Oh, no, I'm gonna go do A, B, C." You see what I'm saying? And then
when
when I come back, X, Y, Z happens. And I'm like, "Didn't I tell you this was gonna happen?" Yeah, you did. I should have listened. Yeah, you should have listened. But you didn't.
I mean, there's some numerous things. Like, even recently now, you know, I got a business and all that stuff, and that did not go away the way I wanted to. I'm pretty much closing everything down. So,
yeah.
So I definitely feel like I failed on that. So, it is what it is.
Lay said we learn occasionally. That's my daughter. So, yeah, y'all, they do learn occasionally. They do learn. I think a lot of times everybody uses the oldest. For an example. Yeah, no, I was the oldest.
Yeah.
So my siblings, you know, some of them looked and was like, "Oh, this didn't work out for my brother, so
I'm gonna go do something else."
Yeah, the oldest is always the experiment child. You know, but it's all good. Goodly.
Get with it, bro.
I'm trying. Oh man, I'm sorry you had to endure that. Oh, she's talking to Shannon. Yeah. What's going on? Let me see if you got something to say. Probably not. You know, some people come over there and don't want to put it up there, but have a conversation. Yeah. So I just got off of.
Wow. Do you even know this dude? No? Dang, right out the bat. I just met you. Let me get $20. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's not happening. Let's see. What else we have? Carlina says, I think it's a fear of failure that limits my mind to be the best me, and sometimes you miss opportunities because of fear.
Oh, that is 100% true.
Carlina, you definitely spoke truth there, sister.
Yes. I mean, not for me, because I know I don't fear nothing. I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Let me go spend a numerous amount of money, see if it'll work out.
I can say that I do, as fearless as I can be, there is things that I do fear as far as, you know, when it comes to business. You know, when it comes to business, whether, you know, I'm getting old, am I going to be able to do what I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Am I going to be able to maneuver through things like that?
Lay Catrice.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fear of failure, so I won't try. Never not try.
Yeah.
You gotta try.
You definitely
gotta try.
Definitely gotta figure, you gotta try.
You gotta try. I mean, figure out what you're gonna do, but don't just jump in strong, but try at least. Do some research.
First, Wanda, we had a series, I guess several questions or several topics that we've been talking about. This is our,
this one.
Yeah, have you ever felt like a complete and utter failure? That's the question that we're on right now. As far as Lay, you have fear of failure, so you won't try. Sometimes you won't succeed unless you fail.
To be honest.
Yeah, you won't know you succeed unless you fail.
Unless you just happen to have the exact playbook. Even if so, you still could fail. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens.
Yeah, like you can't not try because you're scared you're going to fail. Yeah. Look at P. Diddy. Look at Oprah. Look at all these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of people. Look at the entertainment business. Look at Lauryn Hill. She was on Apollo, got booed the first time she was there. You know what I'm saying? Like they booed her. And look at her today. Like she is one of the hottest lyricists out female. You know what I'm saying? Shit, male and female. You know what I'm saying? So you got people like that, and that's just you have to try it. You have to get out there. You have to put out there. Yeah. Fear can't be a factor.
To be honest, fear is just I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm afraid of things, but like when it comes to like if I want to do this, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get out there. People are just if you keep saying that what you're not gonna do, I don't want to do, I'm not gonna try because I'm not failing at it. I don't think I'm. Yeah, that's
no. If you're gonna, all right, there's certain things that's the odds of you becoming an actress. You know what I'm saying? In Hollywood, okay, I'll still try. But okay, you're more likely going to not succeed, but you can still try. But so this, I don't know.
Yeah, look at the local rappers.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at local rappers. Like some of them come from, they start when they like just 12, 13, going on up, and then I've seen them where they're 40 years old and they're still
trying to do it.
They still, you know what I'm saying? They never gave up. You know
I ain't mad at them either.
And they got hot. They still have hot music and everything. Yeah.
They can't break into the game.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I'd still, if you're gonna fail hard.
If it's gonna be like that, make your own lane.
Exactly.
Make your own lane. I told somebody one time. I made a post actually on Facebook now a while back. Yeah, that if opportunity don't come knocking, build your own damn door and open it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait on whatever it is. You have to think bigger than what it is. Shamika says, I have many ideas, but just think too much, then overthinking on top of it, and boom, I'm at the standstill trying to redirect my ideas and thoughts.
Back to what I just said. Just jump in. No matter what it is. Unless it's just, like I said, it's something that is just outlandish that you really got to do. Or if you really, really need to know people in order to succeed with it, then, it's hard to just jump in on it. But, I'll still at least try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, Shamika, a good thing you could do is write it down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you write stuff down, it becomes...
I know, you start manifesting.
Yeah, you just
write it down every day. The more you write certain things down, the more you try. You tend to, your brain is like, all right, let me do just one step of it. I want to do at least this much, at least this much, and then before you know it, you succeeding, and you're like, okay, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And then sometimes you could just do, like, you could do like just buy bits and pieces.
Exactly.
Look at what I'm doing. I'm trying to start a podcast. I bought a microphone. Then I bought a ring light. Then I bought, my sound bar. You know what I'm saying? Then I downloaded my software. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm waiting on my, I can't remember what the machine is, but I'm buying pieces by pieces. No, it's not a turntable. I don't know what you're talking about. But it's there's bits and pieces that I'm buying to just. It keeps me hyped about it. It keeps me motivated. Like, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. So, you got to get out there. You just write it down and just put it up in a place where, you can see it every day.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's my motivation.
That's kind of like what my cousin does. She has a little vision board. Shout out Jasmine Torres. You know what I'm saying? She has a little vision board. And she, what she does, every time she succeeds, she check off a box and write something else down that she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I really feel like people should start doing. I don't do it because, I don't need to do it. But
yeah, I definitely, I think like that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a bucket list.
Yeah. It literally
it's
looks
an
like
ongoing
a
bucket list. It's an ongoing bucket list. You're conquering things. You're succeeding at things. You're meeting goals.
Yeah.
And people fail to realize sometimes the smallest goal is an accomplishment. It is an accomplishment.
Because sometimes that smallest one that you feel like is the smallest one, that's the first step to just like, okay, now that was it wasn't hard, but that was the first step to doing all the bigger stuff. Because like you couldn't do all the rest if you didn't do that small goal first.
Right.
So Shout out to Let's Jazz It Up. Check it out.
Jazz It Up.
Jazz It Up. That's her name.
Wait, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, Let's Jazz It Up. That's her.
I think that's what.
Okay. Shout out, plug. Okay, LaWanda says, all right, so as a young LaWanda, I was not always financially in a good place. So I fear going back to that place. I will work myself too much and too hard just so I won't end up in that place ever again. It's a gift and a curse. And I can definitely agree with that. I've been in the same place she been in. And I think that's another reason why I haven't made a couple of steps. So like I said, I do have fears.
Yeah.
Of failure, but I'm not going to not try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still put myself out there. For an example, I want to open up a restaurant. Yeah. Open up my restaurant, I would have to stop selling. And, because it's my baby. I can't be out here just leaving my restaurant for,
to go overseas.
And somebody who, the quality of my food is going to shit. And everybody know, like, Daryl would not have his food like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not it. However, I do still cook. I still do post. I still sell stuff. I would still cater. You know what I'm saying? I just do these things when I'm home. Yeah. So because of that, I know that once I leave MSC and I start this restaurant, the money gonna be different.
Oh boy.
You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be very, very different. And I'm now accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm accustomed to this, and now I'm like, okay, I got this money. So I get nervous. I get nervous about stuff like that. Yeah. Business it's hard. So I take my hat off to those people who are consistent with it. So I really think that was a good one, LaWanda. And Shamika agrees. That's cool. Carlina, you can read that one.
Oh, she says, see, you never should say most likely not get something, because if you put positivity, you get positivity. If you put out negative, you get negative results. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
The universe. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like everybody should, if you feel like it's a goal that's obtainable, even if you feel like it's outlandishly unattainable, you know what I'm saying? If you say you want to reach it, if you shoot for it, you can only barely miss. And let's say you miss, but you were right here, you shot for it, now you right here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I go for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I mean, like I said, there are certain things, in my opinion, that I'm not saying it's not obtainable, but if, like, let's say you want to work for NASA as a, you know what I'm saying? What would they call it? A space cadet? I don't know.
We don't call it space cadet.
You know what I'm saying? And you never went to school for anything, then okay, that may not be obtainable for you. But I don't know. Anything, to be honest, anything is, you can accomplish anything.
You actually can.
Accomplish anything. Shoot, I'm a high school dropout, and I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Some people, I do agree with Carlina when she said what you put out is what you get back.
Yeah.
But for me, it's one of those things where, because a lot of people think, and they don't want to tell people what they got going on, because they feel like if I tell everybody what I got going on, then somebody gonna pray against me. And it's not gonna happen.
Because I used to think like that. Then obviously I started a little YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? And it just, if you have a specific kind of audience, or just like whether it be friends or whatever, and you feel comfortable telling them what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? That feels good. It feels like, and somebody always have good feedback. I mean, given a lot of people may bring nothing to the table as far as like what you put out there, but some people really do have really, really good feedback, and that can just put you right here to put you right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm always cool with
definitely
what I'm doing.
LaWanda just jumped in. You can accomplish anything. I have my YouTube university degree, and I am certified to fix cars.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely right. I've seen LaWanda take out a radiator and replace it with a brand new radiator and put the car back together. She took the front end out and everything. So yeah, kudos to her. So she definitely went to YouTube University and surpassed. She did her thing. And it didn't just stop there. We done changed out the front end of cars, fenders, and bumpers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what my dad always say. I was like, man, I'm not sure how to do it. Like, Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
I'm like, all right, I got you. I'm about to go do it.
I done learned some. They even got illegal stuff up there. You can learn.
You can learn a lot of stuff up there.
They got all of that stuff up there. What else?
What's this crying face?
Oh, she laughing. Leia's laughing at Wanda. She's crying, laughing. Headlights, oil change, tune-ups. Yeah, just take my truck to the shop though. You know what I'm saying? She got
leave that.
Yeah, just leave. Yeah, just keep the truck in the shop. Keep the truck in the shop. The last question, or not even the last question, but our next topic is: what's the most important value you would teach a young person? Hey Tiffany, welcome in.
Hey.
You name it, and show the Caesar voice. The next topic is: what's the most important value you would teach a young person? Happy Wednesday, Tiffany. What's the most important value? I would say it's not necessarily about. What up, Kiara? Welcome in. We talking about what's the most important value you would teach a young person. I would say shit. Teaching a young person, listen.
Yeah. Listen.
I think it would be listening.
Listen to your elders. You know what I'm saying? Not even just so much elders. If someone has a little bit more experience than you about something, listen to them.
Yeah,
I wish I did a lot of times. I wish I did.
Hey, Jayla. And a lot of times, it's just knowing what to listen to.
Exactly.
A lot of people, because you do have those adults who do not know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
You realize,
I mean, take that with a grain of salt. Don't listen to everybody, but you know the ones that you see that like are doing something that you want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Listen to them. Listen to what they do, what they say. Not everybody got that silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? Some people really work to get what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So listen to them.
I had to work my ass off here, and if somebody try to take my silver spoon, we fighting.
Exactly.
We fucking fighting. But she says good one. Listen.
Yeah.
I think that's one. That's one of. There's so many different.
There's so
ones.
many ones, but that one I feel like is top tier. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time to get to know and love yourself because you can. Love yourself before you can be any good to anyone else. Shit, Colleen.
Right.
Yeah.
Going deep with it.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Colleen about to stay with it, girl. Keep them coming, girl. You got these gems, girl. Let me see. I definitely agree with that. Get to know yourself. I would definitely. I tell my kids and everybody else, know who you are first.
Before you hop in.
You know what I'm saying? Don't lose yourself in anything, in anyone.
Even with the friendships or anything, know who you are before you.
Not just there, even in marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like I December 1st is my 20-year anniversary. We will be married. Me and Lawanda will be married for 20 years.
Oh man!
On December 1st, and to this, she's been a Thornton for 20 years, and I still call her by her maiden name, Massenberg. And a lot of people think that, she's a Thornton, she's been a Thornton for this long, whatever the case may be. The reason I call her by her maiden name is because I want her to remember who she is. There was a point where she did not, she was eating oatmeal. She hates oatmeal. Yeah. But because I eat oatmeal, she wanted to eat it. You know what I'm saying? She ate it. Or peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? And we had a conversation years later, and I was like, well, you always eat it. She was like, I don't eat it because you eat it. And I was like, oh, well, don't do that. Because you eating something, and I don't, you eat trail mix, and I hate trail mix. So you ain't even got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always be who you are. Learn who you are. How can you expect somebody to treat you how you want to be treated when you don't know how the hell you want to be treated?
Yeah.
So you have to understand, get to know yourself, know what you like, know what you dislike, know what you're going to expect, understand what it is that you expect, and understand that also whatever you want that person to bring to the table, you have to be willing to bring it to the table as well. Don't be sitting here telling me or my girl got to be a model. She got to be a model. She got to be 5'5" and this and that. And you sitting here,
booty, you know
you sitting here on my 600-pound life, broken in anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You ain't got good credit. You want her to have good credit. You got bad credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your glasses sticking in the motherfucker. Where your contacts at?
Teeth crooked as hell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You want a model, but you don't, like, come on. So, I mean, I understand.
Same thing on the other side, though, because I be seeing some of these videos. This woman, she came up, she was like, I want a man, he needs to be 6'3", 5-figure, salary, this is and that. And then she coming in, she just graduated some ECPI type shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, you better stop, 400 pounds, so you better get out of here wanting this.
Yep, definitely. Deron, he said, oh yeah, big step of shit. You know, me and Wanda gonna be married for 20 years. He agreeing. Kiara said, listen was the number one answer. 100%. Definitely listen. 100%. Because if you listen, you would have heard me tell you, take your time to learn yourself. Exactly. So, yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Listening, kids today, they just don't listen. It's not that they can't listen. They just won't listen.
So they can stay out of my pockets.
Teach them how to make money. So
no, they're going to be in your pockets for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, one of mine just dug in my pocket today. I'm tight about it too. Deep. But, you know,
that's right. Was it Lay Catrice? That's right. No parent has never done spending money on their kids. Ever. I am a baby. I don't care.
Well, you're going to learn today.
I'm 30. When I come home, I want to eat.
Your ass going to learn. See, that's different. And everybody knows, for me, I think when they move out, the cooking to be, you know, like, they know that, oh, we're going to go here to eat. Like, my oldest son, he's moved, but he knows that, oh, when, I know what daddy cook, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I like to, that's what I like to do. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to, that in that aspect, yeah, but no, go pay your own bills. And get it together. I want to say have several seats. She can have several more right after she take those several.
Let me see. The devil's a lie.
Oh, Kiara said the devil's a lie. Kiara, I'm trying to learn them something, but they ain't listening. They ain't heard of me. Let me see. What else we got going on? Who else is there? So I think, so we had listen, learn who you are, so that you could be better for someone else. They also need to learn how to communicate.
Yeah, there you go, communicate. Well, that goes with listening.
Yeah, that does go with listening. But they can listen and still not know how to communicate. It's so many things that these young kids need to learn today, like how to comprehend.
They have their phone for
like not even that. What about context clues? Like it was like, oh my god, they don't even know what context clues are anymore.
Yes.
It's like
I'll be looking at some of my friends. They got kids or whatever. Like let's say I'm like a lot of times I'm the fun uncle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we go do some stuff, and I'm like, hey, you know. I'm not coming out and saying, don't tell your parents, but, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We weren't supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, hey, guess what me and Uncle Mike did? I'm like, yo, context clues, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Context clues.
Come on.
It's like,
get up with it, you know what I'm saying?
Read the room.
Yeah. Get up with it. You know your mama said we weren't supposed to leave the house. Come on now.
Right. Kiara says, be comfortable with you is important also. You definitely have to be comfortable with you. That's a good one. Because in today, shit, this could go very deep because somebody could have kids are killing themselves, you know what I'm saying, because of their sexuality. They're being bullied. Yeah. Not necessarily about their sexuality, but, you know, having, you know, full lips, a full nose, high cheekbones, missing, you know, your color, you know what I'm saying, like, what is it, the albino kids, they get joked on. You have those who have,
what's up, Kim?
So much stuff going on with themselves that people, when they don't understand what's going on, they want to joke it or they want to fight it, you know what I'm saying?
But at the same time with that, because I'm on both ends of that. If you can't, you need to be able to eat some things. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's saying some stuff, given they shouldn't be saying it, but as a person, you need to be able to just take it. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you feel. You know who you are as a person. You can't just, anytime somebody say something, you either want to pop off or you want to, God rest their soul, but people that end their life, like a lot of times, it don't be that deep.
Mm-hmm.
And it be the younger ones that do it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times they're in high school, somebody say something, they feel like that's their whole world. Really, that's just high school, bro. Like, it is what it is. Once you leave high school, a lot of shit changes, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, people should not be bullying people like that.
Yeah,
but
you got to get through high school first.
You got to have a thicker skin when it comes to things.
Kids are cruel.
They are.
Let me tell you, my wife was a substitute teacher, and you know how many times I was like, call me, I'm coming down, I'm going to fuck these kids up. I'll be waiting for their ass to
Even
fire
nowadays, I'm sorry.
Don't play with my Wawa. I'm not, don't do it. Don't do it. But these kids, not only that, but they are very sensitive. That's another thing.
It's weird.
Don't be so fucking sensitive. Like, they're
cool,
very sensitive.
But they're also sensitive. Like, high key. Like, these kids are just...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hate all y'all.
Ridiculous. KJ says he wants to say importance of credit. Woo!
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Definitely. That is very important.
Very important.
Kids, they don't understand that not having. You said what?
I was blessed with it.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have to. But those who turn 18, who come from a different background, they parents probably didn't teach them the importance of credit.
Yeah.
And then when they get out there, somebody say, "Oh, you can have this, just sign there."
Sign here.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can have this, sign there. And then like, "Oh, I don't want this no more. It's going to be in credit or whatever the case may be." And you don't understand it until you get older. Yeah. When you're trying to buy a house get a better car. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me wrong. I never established any. Well, technically I did because I did have a student loan, but I didn't really try to establish any kind of a credit up until I got my job. And it wasn't even until like 2000. I think it was like 16 or 17, so that's like 3 years after I got my job until I even started doing anything towards a credit. But now my credit's crazy, so I'm good.
Yeah, definitely. I've actually taken heed to that. The kids coming up, I've opened up different things for them. We have them establish credit, and we told them the importance of things. Just, you don't need to have the best car. Just make sure it can get you back from A to B and back to A.
This is my first year I ever bought myself a decent car, and I'm 30. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. You never need it. Wasn't needed at that point. So, but you know, especially my twins, they tend to be minimalist. Yeah. So they don't require a lot, and they're not into labels and all. They're more into video games and stuff. But you know, that could get pricey. But they're not as invested in the video games as people are with labels. Yeah. So yeah, credit is very important. If I'm gonna tell you, it don't take much to fuck it up.
I don't know, man. That credit
I'm gonna tell you now. This is a moment of transparency. I understand. It don't take nothing to fuck it up. You could fuck it up in a month. Well, in about 6 months, but it's gonna take you 3 years to get it back to where you need it to be.
That's crazy.
So it's just that's a problem. So yeah, kids need to understand the importance of credit. They should do that in school.
I don't think they don't. No, they don't. I don't know. I haven't been to school since 2008, so I don't know. But I doubt it.
Wanda says, son, Mom, when I call these electric people, what do I say? How they pay bills. We pay the bills. Mom, when I got my electric bill, when I call the people, what am I supposed to say?
I still ask my dad to this day. I'm like, Dad, what is this? What is this bill? What do I say here?
That's it. Kim say, "Oh, we still here." Oh, I had to hop off for a second. That's all right, Kim. We still here. Okay. I want to say my mom did not teach me the importance of credit. She told me to get my first credit card and max it out and pay the minimum balance. Kids must have an example and a good foundation of credit establishment. I agree.
I do believe you should run up a little bit of credit when you first really get it. If you're at a point in life where you can pay it off, you know what I'm saying? Or slowly pay it off. So, That's because that's what I did. That's what I ran up. It wasn't even that much. I think I like $1,000, something like that, and I just slowly paid it off. But I was in Greece, so that $1,000 turned to like $4,000 quick. But I was paying it off though.
But
so
I think
still established credit.
I do agree with what you said, but and because of today's society, and this is young kids, you have to be careful how you run it, how you word things. So run it up means
I've been like, when I say
you don't want to run it
up to like $3-4 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
was that one?
They also need to understand that if you have a credit card, you don't use no more than anywhere between 10 to 30% of the card. No more than 30%.
No more than 30%.
But continuously to use your car. I think using the card often and paying it before it's due shows, promise. Oh yeah, he's using his car. It shows activity in the car, which runs up as well.
Yeah.
With when the experiences I've seen where, one uses his card often, the other one uses his card, not so often. Yeah. And the person who uses the card, he always paid his bill. They both always paid their bill. Mm-hmm. But the person who, when it came time for a increase, the person who used the card often had a huge increase. Where the other person just got I'm going to give you this much. Because you're not using it that much. So I'm not going to give you that much.
Yeah.
So they have to understand how to use their card.
Actually, that's a whole topic. I can go on that. Like when it comes to like financial stuff, I can go in on that. I'm good at it.
That's gonna come. But not tonight because we about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. We're on the last topic.
No, we can come up with something else or whatever. Let me see. Yes, they do. Okay, the lady, Carlina says she gonna punch me in the face. You speaking on sensitive people, but sensitive people be having the best hearts ever sometimes. Yeah, that sometimes is definitely one of those it's definitely one of those things where it's not necessarily about having being a sensitive person. It's don't take everything to heart. When I say that, what I mean by sensitive. Don't take everything to heart. Don't let somebody words dictate how your day or your life. Yeah. Don't let that person, I'm fat. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Like, don't ponder on something.
Yeah.
If somebody says something negative about you, I mean, if it's constructive, I would take it, be like, okay, this I need to work on this. But don't sit there and be like ponder on it, start be like, man, this person called me fat, and I've been thinking about this for like the past 15 days. You know what I'm saying?
No, not me. Like you're telling me something that I already know. You're Captain Obvious at this point. You're like, you're fat. Okay, I know. I washed my ass this morning. It took me a while. So I get it. I understand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm fat. Come again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not sensitive about that. You know how many times I'm called fat because somebody don't like, because nobody can really take me. You know what I'm saying? They can't. I'm serious. Like, they be like, oh,
we're gonna fight one day.
Because of how I guess because I can be blunt at times. Yeah. I can be very blunt at times, and people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh, yeah, you don't mind if it's fat ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm fat.
What's up?
What do you want to do about it? If I was sensitive, I would go and cry about that, but I don't care. But that's one of those things where I'm just not dealing with it.
What's up, Rasta?
She's responding to Colleen. Colleen responded. Hey, Ebony, we just wanted to get you in here and have a conversation with you if you're still in here. She was speaking. Oh, okay. Rasta, what's going on, Rasta? Praise God. And y'all already starting. God damn.
At the end of it,
yeah, we already started. We have a couple of subjects. And now it's just pretty much just going back and forth. Our first question tonight was, what do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear? I know I said feelings, and some people said their, emotions or whatever.
And stuff like that. Next one.
And that could be personal life, your marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
And The second one we talked about is, what is the one rule you have for yourself that you would never break? I said I would never let nobody think that I need them.
Yeah.
Because I always tell them how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you.
I don't need you.
Yeah. I don't need you for Nathan.
You can hop away for a little bit.
I don't need you for Nathan.
Nathan.
The other subject was, have you ever felt like a complete and utter failure?
And I'm sure everyone has this feeling at some point, you know what I'm saying?
Be honest with yourself. Have you ever felt that? If you felt that way, it's okay. You're not the only one. And I'm not going to say I've never felt that way before. Ebony, you said the other people's feelings. What is that one? Did you mention people when you did this?
No,
try to the name of the live.
The name of the live. Ah, that is hilarious.
So other people's feelings. What question was that one?
I don't remember that one. I would probably to do, what do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear?
Oh, yeah. That sounds bad. Yeah, okay. Other people's feelings.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you know me, I don't care about people's feelings. I'm going to say what I need to say. Hey, Nails. You were mentioned because we were trying to, we were just in here starting conversations. Question 1. Okay, I got you, Ebony.
Yeah, we got it.
We're mentioning things. We're just having conversation, and I wanted to get your opinion on any topic at this point.
And the last one, what's the most important value you would teach a young person?
Yeah, I said teaching a young person how to listen.
Listen was number 1.
Listen was definitely number 1, because then you can hear every damn thing else I tell you.
I know I'm hard-headed. I don't listen to shit. But
Yeah, you really don't, and you gonna learn today.
Oh my god.
You need your ass beat. You need a beating.
I do. I haven't had one in a while.
That's what's wrong with you. Let me tell y'all, when your kids turn 18 years old, I'm going to start a movement. I think we should beat our kids every 6 months. I'm going to start a movement. I'm going to get some shirts made. Beat them.
Beat them. No matter what they doing. They sitting there doing their homework. What
beat them. They'll learn that. Keep them in line until however long. Sometimes it's what they need. How to speak. Yeah, they definitely... That's important, because a lot of them, they don't know how to speak.
Not at all. They just reckless with their mouth these days.
It's not even that, but even in a professional atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? When
I saw, even what was her name? She was just up here. Kim. She was like, I was on the phone. She pretty. This was years ago. She was like, I got on the phone. She was like, you sound completely different than what you talk like. I'm like, that's my professional voice. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Everybody need to have that professional voice. I know a lot of people want to call that code switching or whatever it's called, but nah, you got to learn how to be professional.
Yeah, if you want to be taken serious, because a lot of people, he talk like what? I mean, I understand everybody's going to talk different because of where they come from, but it's how you use it, how you enunciate. You know what I'm saying? Like, speak clearly, speak up, speak clearly, and look a person in their face.
Yeah,
I would say all of that. Carlina says, for the question though, I had to learn not to be a people pleaser.
Because you won't never be happy. Won't ever be happy, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I ain't pleasing. I don't care. Carlina, you can't be around here pleasing everybody, because everybody ain't gonna be happy. At that point, you're not gonna make nobody happy.
Getting a beating for breathing.
Who's that?
That was like.
Oh, yeah. If you breathe wrong, beat them.
Beat them.
Let's see. Let me see. Who else in here? Rasta, it's called White Man, White Noise, Voice on Slave Walking. Rasta, you are a jack. You a whole jack.
You a jackass.
That's what it is. Ebony said black people call it proper. That's what it is. Yeah, when you speak proper.
Yeah.
Sometimes Ebony people call it speaking white.
Yeah.
Some people do call it speaking white,
like
which is not. They say, you speak white.
You speak white. I'm like, no, I just know how to enunciate. You know
yeah.
What I'm saying? What do you want me to say?
I don't talk like that white man over there.
Yeah. I was like,
but you're gonna understand me and everything I need to say. Now, don't get me saucy, because once I start talking saucy, I feel like, let me tell you, when I start drinking and I feel like I'm slurring my words, I start talking hard. And
I try to enunciate every single word.
Everybody think, yeah, you from New York. Like, I am today because I'm drinking. So, yeah.
Professional.
Yep. Colin, you have to be professional. You have to learn. You have to know when to put that professional in your voice. Because if you don't, you're actually going to, like, if you're a business, especially if you're going to be business owners, entrepreneurs, and everything, you want to teach them how to put that that noise, that talk in their
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one hold on.
Yes, I be sounding like I'm from New York. I'll be very saucy, exactly. But kids these days get discouraged about being better, which I don't understand. Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Nobody wants to, like, if they're in school, they're making good grades. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're a nerd.
I think it's because they don't, especially with our culture.
Yes,
they don't want to seem soft in a sense. And I'm like, you ain't soft to do good. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I felt different because let me tell you, school was hard for me. And I wish I was getting that shit. But I'm still fighting people, so it didn't matter. Because whether you were smart or you had good grades or bad grades, is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where I guess that would have to be better for the parent to let them know that it's okay to be better.
Yeah.
It comes from the teachers, it comes from, I guess the whole staff of the school, as well as the parents and their family and everything, telling them the same thing. What's up, Ty?
Yo.
Wanda says, I had to learn the word no. Now I say hell no, bitch. She definitely had to learn that word. And she is definitely saying hell no, bitch. She has. So that's one thing. They sure do.
What?
She's responding to Ebony, saying that they do get discouraged from being better. Yeah. Don't ever get discouraged to being better.
And again, I never understood that. I wish I did good in school.
Yeah,
I was just doing good. I was trash in school.
Man, let me tell you. And then it was like, I never slowed down. I've always been a fast-paced person. So I never, I would do something and I wouldn't even check my work. I was like, okay, I did it. I know it. I'm going to give it to them. But because, especially in math, if you miss that negative sign or it's probably it's wrong. You almost got it right. I got the 30, but you didn't put negative. So I got it wrong. I'm like, you could have gave me half or something. But,
see, someone is,
she said, getting a beating for breathing. That's your daddy. You already know. Don't breathe. Hold your damn breath when I walk by. Because if I don't like the way it smells, you're breathing, I'm going to hit beat them. Hashtag beat them. Kiara said, because it's cool to be hood and to act like you stupid and like you don't care about nothing. Yeah. I don't know why that's glorified.
I really don't get why that's glorified at all. Because, I mean, if you want to act like that your whole life, then you're going to stay in the same exact place you're going to be in.
And your ass going to stay right there, and I'm going to leave your ass right where you at after I beat him. A whole lot of fronting. That's exactly what it is, a whole lot of fronting. Lawanda, people at my school think it's okay to smoke and skip class, etc. at my school.
I mean, I can't say nothing because I did all those things and I still ended up doing what I was supposed to do. But it's just, I mean, it's teach their own. When it comes to high school, I mean, it's teach their own. I don't know. Some people really succeed in high school and some people don't succeed at all. It's not really their fault because I didn't succeed in high school. And again, I'm still doing all right. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't remember skipping. If I did skip, I think I did it once. Yeah. I don't fucking remember.
I didn't really skip so much, but I skipped. Because I never actually skipped school, but if I was supposed to be in class, I'm going to be in my friend's class. You know what I'm saying?
If I didn't go to school, I just didn't go. Yeah. It wasn't because, I call skipping school is your parents don't know or whatever. I'm going to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Repercussions came later. But that's just what was with me. Kiara said, "Damn right, you never slow down because you're driving." Yeesh. Yeah, no, yeah, I never slow down. Be whipping it. We gonna get there, goddammit, in one piece. Ray, what's up, Ray? Welcome, man. What y'all talking about, brother? At this point, we're talking about what's one important value you would teach a young person. Have you ever felt like a complete failure? What is the one rule you have for yourself that you will never break? And what do you choose to ignore because it's too difficult to bear? So those were the 4 questions or topics that we were talking about today. We was getting to. So if you have anything, you can jump right on in.
No problem.
On the topic. They just say can't elevate. You definitely can't elevate if you're if they being hood. Yeah. You gotta change your surroundings. When you act like the people around you, you gotta. That's what they say. Broke friends.
Broke friends stay broke.
Yeah, they stay broke. Somebody got to be rich, shit. Cause I'm coming. Falling in with the wrong crowd. Yeah. That's definitely one of them. You gotta stay out of those crowds. Be the one to change. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's how you see who your true friends are. Exactly. When you start doing different things and they be like, oh, I'm gonna go with Lay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go do this or whatever. Yeah. They gonna follow you.
Start doing something that the rest ain't doing. You know
exactly.
As soon as you start doing something the rest ain't doing, and if you see a little bit of hate sprinkled in out of nowhere, you gotta get new friends.
Yeah, they definitely. Because when I was in school, I ain't giving that. I did what I wanted to do. I'm dead as I never was one to follow a crowd. If I wanted to do something, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and that's always been me. I've always been a leader. I can't follow.
Yeah.
I tried to could, but I can't.
When I was younger, I followed. But then after I got older, I was like, I do what I want now.
Mm-hmm. So am I hearing I could participate in senior skip day?
You do what you want.
I don't know. I think about it.
You do what you want.
Beat her. Beat her. Happened to say is we didn't skip because staying home was boring. Let me tell you something. She is so fucking right. If we stayed home, I gotta fold clothes. I gotta wash the walls. I gotta wash dishes. I gotta clean the stove. I gotta mow the sidewalk, sweep the grass. You gotta do everything. Clean the windows, clean the baseboards. Just golly. So I'm going to school because I ain't got time for this. And it just made you, even if you stay home because you were sick. Oh, I'm sick. I don't feel good. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, okay, let me get it together. Let me see. What is this? Luana responded, I don't see why not. It's a tradition as long as we know where you are. Okay. Okay. That's questionable. Beater. The schools know that's a thing, so they are okay. Yep, she's absolutely right. So
should your grades right.
Yep,
that's right.
Cause if they ain't right, you know what I'm gonna do? Beat them. Carlina says sometimes they push them kids through school because if they are misbehaving so much, they sometimes give up on them, which is the worst thing you can do to a kid.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what happened to me.
You got pushed through?
No, I ain't get pushed. I got pushed through up until junior year, and then once I got a junior year, they was just like, man, there ain't no way you gonna make it through. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I just was like, all right, I'm about to go drop out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
kind of what happened.
Damn.
They pushed me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was passing all the important tests just because I was comprehending everything, but I didn't want to do none of the schoolwork.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I ain't doing none of this.
You needed a beating.
I had to be.
I'm about to start a whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start a whole boot camp. It's gonna be.
I already went through
I'm just gonna be a boot camp. I'm gonna be whooping ass. That's what it's called. Whooping ass. Whooping ass boot camp. Send your kids here. I need y'all to sign this non-disclosure.
They can't say nothing.
I need you to sign this non-disclosure. I need you to understand that we're not gonna be assholes about things, but when they come back, they will be respectable. They will be respectable because they done went through this goddamn boot camp. They tried to push Big Daddy through, but Big Mama was like, hell no, man. Yeah, they did try to push me through school. But yeah, my mama did put me back in the 6th grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I said I got what was it? Yeah, it was junior year.
Yeah.
I want to call it June more. Because I was not really a junior. I wasn't really a sophomore. I was a June more.
You was a June more? I ended up graduating. I don't know when the hell I graduated. I gotta look at my damn diploma again.
You old as fuck.
No, your mom. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm trying to grow here. You're making it hard. Because I was about to say your mama. But I think I got set back in 6th grade because my mom wanted me to be, because they was gonna push me. They were pushing my ass. And my mom was like, nope, put him back. So I ended up repeating the 6th grade. When I got to high school, I tried to double up. So, okay. I went to summer school and I did all this other stuff. And then when I was supposed to graduate in 2001, come to find out the counselor fucked up all my classes. Like they just fucked up my credits and I was missing credit classes. So I ended up going back that next fall, that September. And I was mad for one class. Oh, yeah, so I had to get my money, because you had to pay for school, so I had to get my money back for going, because there was no need for me to go to summer school if they messed up, you know what I'm saying? So I got my money back for those classes, so that's why I did that one. Let me see. Kiara said, I got promoted to high school even though I was expelled with all E's on my report card.
Hey, to be honest, that's really how it worked. They don't really care. I mean, they care. You get to some of the teachers that care, but the school board don't care as much.
They don't.
Because it's, as long as they get their numbers, it don't matter what the kid going.
That's it. Because a lot of the teachers, they only come there because it's a job.
Yeah.
Some people, when it's a career and they think about it, some of them want to do it. They enjoy doing it, so they teach the kids and they put. You could tell the ones who put a little bit more effort in what they're doing and what they're teaching and making sure all kids understand.
Exactly.
Keeping parents abreast of what's going on in the school and the classes as well. But when you have just...
But don't get me wrong, you do sometimes, and it is what it is. It is the students sometimes. You sit there, you can't really blame kids because you don't know how their home life is. But a lot of times, some of the kids just don't want to learn. Like I was one of them. I did not want to learn. I didn't care to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's sad, but it is what it is. Especially that... my sophomore year.
Softener. I keep forgetting. I'm like, what the fuck is a damn softener? Let me see. He almost about to wrap up.
Yeah. 2002 special education.
Oh, Wanda, you okay? you want a joke? Please don't do it, cause they in me. No, that's not funny because I got one of those too. Get your sister calling because something wrong with her. Tell her don't play with me. I'm different. You don't know their school life either.
Yeah.
Well, then that's when you have conversations. You come home and when your parents ask you, how was school today?
How was school today? You tell them the truth.
They want to know how school was. Don't you ask your mom and your dad how was work today? I mean, it's part of a conversation. You know, I know when I send kids to school, like, because I do know kids can be cruel, you know, and I do my daughter's hair. And I was asked when I do her hair, like, oh, what they say about your hair, because, kids do joke, like, oh, what they say, what they doing, and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And she would explain. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nobody did like it. It was like, oh, can you do my hair or whatever? Some people don't. Well, whose fault is that? If they're not expressing that. If you don't express how you feel, then there has to be a problem. But I've always told my kids that there are different outlets.
Yeah.
I don't never limit my kids to just me and my wife. Because we are parents, you know what I'm saying? We aren't friends. We are not friends.
I'm your parent.
I am a parent, and I will always be a parent, and you're going to be treated as my child, and I'm going to be treated as your parent. So if there is a moment where you can't come to me or mom, then there's other outlets you can go and talk to. And my kids know who those people are. Ebony says guidance counselors didn't care, even never even seen mine until senior before graduation. That guidance counselor, my credit is up. They literally just did not care. The last year, I think, what's her name, Miss Seymour, Miss Robinson, one of the two. I don't remember, but yeah, I was just all out. I speak out on people that have those. She responded back to Lawanda.
Parents be okay with the one-word answer when.
Oh yeah.
Say okay.
I don't and I don't know burns me the fuck up. I don't know and okay. First of all, if you tell me okay and I keep talking to you and I ask you questions or saying something to you and you say okay, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
I don't get it. That's one because my dad was like that. And I don't get it. I'm like, what do you want me to say? I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest.
Then you just shut the hell up.
Yeah. I mean,
don't say shit.
I don't say shit.
I'm telling you as a parent. Don't say nothing. If I'm telling you something and then at the end when I ask you, do you understand? And you tell me yes. I don't do no yes. We don't do yes in my house. We say yes. Yeah. They have structure. I'm teaching kids structure around here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as a parent, that whole okay comes back as I don't care. No, it comes back as I don't care. Yeah. Or I don't know. I don't know is a half-baked answer. Like, what the fuck do you know? Yeah. Because now every question I ask you is, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see who was. Yeah, that was. Lauren responded back to Carlina, and then she said, then you get mad because they're looking at you and not speaking. No, because I didn't ask a question. If I asked a question, then yes, we can have a conversation. But we're dying down now, guys. This is the end of it. We're done for tonight. So we will be back next week. We will be trying to get the podcast up and going.
Still ready for that.
Still waiting on equipment to come in. So keep an eye out for that. I'm definitely going to have a page, and we'll both be active on that page. Yeah. Getting a
answer questions for me, questions for him. Hit us up.
Anything
y'all want to talk about?
Yeah. I've also have. Everybody who's on here, of course, has my DM. So if you have a topic that you want to speak about, but you don't want to you don't want to attach your name to it because you don't want everybody in your business, definitely send it to me in a message, and we can go from there next week. I don't mind speaking on topics. Anybody can shoot any kind of topic. Just let me know what it is ahead of time, so that way we can,
we can talk about anything.
We can talk about it. Right now, it all came off of the top of the head, but if it's something that I know that I can get facts about, then I would want to do that. Yeah. I would definitely want to do that. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. I do have a couple pages. I do want you to like, subscribe, turn on subscriptions. I have 1201 Eats. That is still my catering business. Hopefully, I'm praying that soon it will become a restaurant. I do have cooking videos for it. I do have a restaurant for it, the name and everything. So I'm trying to get that up and going. So if you can get into 1201 Eats on YouTube, it's a blue symbol. I'm going to get some symbols to sit up here so that, my logo and everything, so everybody will understand or see what it is. So on YouTube, 1201 Eats, and then I also have my online men clothing business. I've started earlier this year. It's called hiscloset.us. So go up there and check me out. What do you got?
I got my YouTube. It's Kited for Life. That's pretty much what it is. It's the word kited, Kited, the number 4, and life. on YouTube. Man, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay. Also, I got the.
Said you got
Did I do all my plugs?
I think you did all your plugs.
I did all my plugs. 1201 East. I got 2 YouTube pages. One of them I actually do hair. Of course, the client is my daughter, so it's my name, Daryl Thornton. Just go up there and you can like, follow, subscribe. 1201. I have videos on YouTube. I'm on Instagram with 1201. His closet is on Instagram. 1201. If you want to see me do some recipes or show you how to do certain things, then definitely give me a DM to ask me to do something, because I can do those recipes. Thanksgiving is here. It's coming up. So if y'all don't know how to cook, please practice now. Practice now. I don't be experimenting on my day. Because I'm telling you, Thanksgiving, if I come to your house or you bring something to my house and this ain't normal, I'm going to fold you and your plate, your dish. I'm folding it up, and both of y'all gotta go. So practice now, experiment now. Don't be bringing all that crazy stuff up here. Just keep in mind, look for us here or whatever. Just DM me, and then me and him, Mike. This is Mike, guys. Mike will come in. We're both going to elaborate on whatever the question or the topic is.
You want to talk about.
So until next week, I will see you guys later. Be easy.
Be easy. Don't forget, Caught It for Life on YouTube.
And y'all gotta stay with it. Y'all know that's my slogan. Stay with it. Good night.
One time.